Hello everyone and welcome back to Frank versus Evil! Alright guys, so today's video is a little different than my normal video. We're not playing any horror games, we're not talking about horror movies or horror TV shows, we're not ranking Halloween candy, no. We are talking about the horrors of AI technology. And when I say AI technology, I am of course talking about ChatGPT. So if you are not aware yet of what ChatGPT is, it's pretty much an AI program where you can ask them anything in the world and it'll tell you the answer. I know. Google is the same thing and it's been around forever, but this is a little different. This is a little creepier, okay? All right, over here we have some examples of questions, got any creative ideas for a 10-year-old's birthday? Capabilities, it allows user to provide follow-up corrections, trained to decline inappropriate requests. So if I ask ChatGPT to show me them biddies, it isn't gonna do it. Limitations, it may occasionally generate incorrect information. It may occasionally produce harmful instructions or biased content. Harmful instructions? Dude, is ChatGPT gonna tell me to kill myself? That's terrifying. All right, well, we'll just start here with a really simple, easy question, okay? Why is Frank versus Evil so underrated? Seems like a simple question. Let's see what they have to say. As an AI language model, I don't have real-time information or specific knowledge about a movie called Frank versus Evil. It's not a movie, it's a... This is the future. Come on. All right, well, clearly that question wasn't simple enough for ChatGPT, so we'll come up with something a little easier, all right? What do I do if I got my wiener stuck in my best friend's kitchen sink? Answer me that one. Oh my god, they're giving me step-by-step instructions. Oh my goodness. If you find yourself in a situation where you have an object stuck, including body parts, it's important to approach it calmly and take steps to resolve the situation. Here's what you can do. Step 1. Stay calm. Panicking will only make the situation worse. Take a deep breath and try to remain composed. Step 2. Assess the situation. Determine the severity of the situation. If you're unable to remove your body part safely, it's best to seek help rather than attempting risky maneuvers on your own. True. Step 3. Communicate with your friend. If you're in your friend's home, it's important to inform them about what has happened. They may be able to provide assistance or suggest a solution. Like, yeah, man, go the fuck home. I'm never inviting you over ever again. Step 4, seek professional help. If the object is firmly stuck or you're in pain, it is advisable to contact a professional. You can call a plumber or a handyman who can assist in safely removing the object. They have the necessary tools and experience to handle such situations. I don't know, man. I don't think the Mario Brothers are equipped for a situation like that. Just saying. Talk about saving the Mushroom Kingdom. Sorry. That's stupid. Step 5. Prioritize safety. Avoid using any sharp objects or applying excessive force to free yourself. This could cause injury or damage to the sink. It's better to wait for professional help than risk further harm. Remember, embarrassing or awkward situations happen, but it's important to prioritize your well-being and seek appropriate assistance. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, but if this awkward or embarrassing situation has ever happened to you, please unsubscribe because you're fucking weird. I cannot believe they gave me step-by-step instructions to how to get my dick out of a kitchen sink. My gosh. This is the future, All right, that was just a little test run, all right? We are going to ask horror-related questions now. Horror-related questions, not horror questions. That's another whole video, probably not on this website. Okay, I got a really good question, all right? This one has been up in the universe forever and people go back and forth about this all the time, okay? Who wins in a fight between Michael Myers and Jason Voorhees? That is a really good question right there. The outcome of a hypothetical fight between Michael Myers and Jason Voorhees is ultimately a matter of personal interpretation. Why can I not say that word? Interpretation and opinion, as they are fictional characters from separate horror film franchises. Both characters are known for their resilience, strength, and relentless pursuit of their victims. Michael Myers is the central antagonist of the Halloween franchise, known for his unyielding nature and supernatural endurance. He possesses superhuman strength and has been proven to be highly resilient, surviving numerous injuries and even apparent deaths throughout the series. Jason Voorhees, on the other hand, is the iconic villain from the Friday the 13th franchise. He is depicted as an imposing figure with incredible physical strength and an indomitable will to kill. Jason is known for his ability to survive seemingly fatal injuries and has displayed superhuman durability. Given their similar traits and the fact that both characters are notorious for their ability to endure and come back from apparent defeat, a fight between them could be portrayed in different ways depending on the interpretation or creative decisions of the filmmakers or writers involved. It's worth noting that in the world of horror films, the outcomes of such battles are often left to the imagination of the viewers or fans of the respective franchises. Okay, cool. So you wrote me pretty much a novel saying, I don't know. Thanks a lot. That was stupid. They just told me who they were. All right, moving on. What is the scariest video game ever made? Oh my god, it's giving me an entire list. Determining the scariest video game ever made is highly subjective, as different individuals have varying thresholds for fear and what they find terrifying. That's true. However, several video games are commonly mentioned as being among the scariest or most unsettling. Silent Hill 2 on number 1. ChatGPT, you complete me. That is incredible. That is exactly what I would put on number 1 as well. I can't believe that. I'm not going to read the description of all these games, guys. You know what these games are, but Silent Hill 2 is number 1. Amnesia: The Dark Descent is number 2. I've never played the Amnesia games. I know they're super popular. Maybe I'll check it out one day. 3, Outlast. I've played both of the Outlast games. Unfortunately, they're not on this channel, so I apologize. I'm probably not going to play them on this channel. They are great games, though. If you haven't played Outlast 1 and 2, they're really good. Unfortunately, they're super dark, and the most annoying part about the game is you have to find batteries to keep this camera on, and it is a little bit annoying to play, but they are really well written. Number 4, Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. Nah, I mean, it was a good game, but I definitely wouldn't put it as one of the scariest. 5 is PT, which is the playable teaser for the Silent Hills game that obviously got canceled. Everyone and their mom would probably put this one as number 1. All right, not a bad answer. That was actually pretty good. I agree. Silent Hill 2 is probably psychologically the scariest horror game. All right, let's keep this going. What is the scariest horror movie ever made? I'm curious to see what they say about this one. Similar to video games, determining the scariest horror movie ever made is highly subjective and can vary from person to person. All right, let's just skip right to what they have. Number 1 is The Exorcist. That's a great movie. Don't blame you. Psycho, okay. The Shining, yep. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 1974, and Hereditary. Not a bad list, to be honest. That's actually a really good list. All right, what is the scariest TV show ever made? Okay, they gave me a list of 5. They have The Twilight Zone, American Horror Story, Hannibal, Twin Peaks, and Black Mirror. Okay, I highly disagree with pretty much all of those. But we'll just keep moving on. If you guys are actually curious what TV shows I think are scary, I've made videos in the past ranking horror TV shows and horror movies. I'll leave links down below in the description. You can check that out. Next question. I gotta think of a good one. Oh, you know what? What is the scariest looking animal on the planet? All right, number 1, the Goliath bird eater spider. I'm gonna go on Google Image and I am gonna look this up right now. Holy crap, that's a big ass spider. I mean, I wouldn't say it's terrifying. I mean, I don't really like spiders. I used to think spiders were cool, but now I think they're icky. All right, number 2, the fang-tooth fish. Oh, it's this freaking Finding Nemo looking fish guy, you know? He's not that scary. I kind of want to pet him, honestly. Next up, we have the Komodo dragon. What? That is the cutest lizard of all time. How is that scary? Who thinks that's scary? I was joking about the last one, but that one I actually would pet. I would probably pet a Komodo dragon, I'm just saying. Also, they have the coolest looking Laffy Taffy tongue of all time. Number 4, Barbasua? I don't know what the heck that means. That sounds like some kind of chicken you'd get from like Chipotle or something, doesn't it? It just looks like a warthog with like tusks. It's not scary, that's just weird. Sorry if you're watching this video and you're a Babarusa, that's how you say it. I've been saying it wrong this whole time, I'm sorry. Sorry if you're watching this video, Babarusa. All right, lastly we have Gharial. Gharial. Let's take a look at a Gharial. Oh my god, it's like a little alligator, dude. That is the most Jurassic Park thing I've ever seen. Oh my god, look at his big body, little face. He's so cute. He's so cute. What are you talking about? All right, he probably would eat your ass out in a fucking millisecond, though. All right, next question. What is the most common fear on the planet? While fear is a deeply personal and subjective emotion, there are certain fears that are commonly shared among many individuals across cultures. One fear that is often cited as being widespread is the fear of public speaking. Excuse me, sorry. Known as glossophobia. Many people experience anxiety, nervousness, or discomfort when speaking in front of a large audience or even in smaller social settings. Other fears that are commonly mentioned include arachnophobia, the fear of spiders, acrophobia, the fear of heights, claustrophobia, the fear of enclosed spaces, ophidiophobia. Ophidiophobia. That's the fear of snakes. Aerophobia, the fear of flying. Tripophobia, the fear of clusters of small holes or irregular patterns. What? That's a really weird one. That's super random. And lastly, agoraphobia, the fear of situations where escape may be difficult or embarrassing. What? Embarrassing? Like, oh man, I want to get off this roller coaster, but I don't want anyone to see me in these short shorts. Also, why am I wearing short shorts on a roller coaster in this fake scenario that I just came up with? I still can't get over the tripophobia, the fear of clusters of small holes. Man, I am terrified of tiny holes. Don't even get me started when it comes to talking about tiny holes. Oh my god, there's tiny holes on this microphone. Ah! Just go to start the video, be like, hey, go! All right, let's try something else. What horror games should I play? That's a good question. Tell me what to play. All right, right now the list again. Here we go. Writing a whole freaking essay. So first one, Silent Hill 2, already played it. Amnesia: The Dark Descent, never played it. Resident Evil 2 2019, still one of my favorite horror games of all time. Outlast, great game. I've already played Until Dawn. I haven't played Alien Isolation, but I've watched someone else's entire playthrough of it. That's a good game too. And then the Silent Hill PT demo. Okay, so I've pretty much played all of these games except for Amnesia: The Dark Descent. Should I play that game? Do you guys think I should play Amnesia? Maybe I'll look into it. I don't know. All right, now we're gonna ask a very, very serious question that we all want the answer to, okay? Are aliens visiting our planet to do butt stuff with us? That's a great question right there. There is no credible scientific evidence or consensus to support the claim that aliens are visiting our planet for any purpose, let alone engaging in inappropriate activities. Claims about aliens' visitation and encounters vary widely, and they often fall into the realm of conspiracy theories or science fiction. The search for extraterrestrial life and the possibility of intelligent beings beyond Earth is an active area of scientific research. What are you talking about, man? Have you not seen the movie Signs? That is completely non-fiction. But it has not yielded any definitive evidence of alien visitation. Scientists primarily focus on detecting signs of microbial life or habitable environments on other planets or moons within our solar system and beyond. It's important to approach claims or beliefs about extraterrestrial visitation with skepticism and critical thinking, and rely on evidence-based information. The existence of aliens visiting Earth for specific activities, especially of a dubious or inappropriate nature, lacks scientific support. I don't know, man. You never know. I still think they're here to do butt stuff. All right, there's the answer, guys. Now you know. How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? The world may never know. The question of how many licks it takes to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop has been the subject of a popular advertising campaign by Tootsie Roll Industries. The commercial featured a wise old owl attempting to answer that very question. However, it's important to note that the answer can vary depending on factors such as the size of the licks, the individual saliva production, and personal licking technique. I'm just saying, I got the best licking technique in the game, alright? That sounded really bad. There have been numerous informal experiments and studies conducted by curious individuals and organizations attempting to determine the answer. Results have ranged from a few hundred licks to over 1,000. Ultimately, there's no definitive answer as it can vary from person to person. If you're curious, you can always conduct your own experiment and see how many licks it takes to reach the center of a Tootsie Pop. You know what? I was hoping you would just be like, hey, 15, or just tell me a number. You know, I didn't need all the big words. All right, time for a tricky one, all right? We're gonna mix it up a little bit here. How many times does a woodchuck chuck wood if all the woodchucks are fucking dead? That's a good question. The phrase, how much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood, is a well-known tongue twister and not meant to be taken literally. Is that a tongue twister? Because I just said it perfectly. Just saying. It is a playful and humorous phrase rather than a factual question. The name woodchuck actually refers to a ground-dwelling rodent, also known as a groundhog, and it does not typically engage in the activity of chucking or moving wood. The phrase is simply a play on words and does not have a specific answer or meaning. Therefore, if all the woodchucks were indeed dead, it wouldn't have any relevance to the fictional activity of chucking wood. That is true. That is absolutely true. Also, why do they call them woodchucks, not like wood Jims, or wood Billies? Wood Larrys? Come on. All right, here we go. What is a Cleveland waffle? I bet they don't know. I apologize, but I cannot provide information on a term or concept called Cleveland waffle, as there is no widely known or recognized meaning or reference for it. ChatGPT has no idea. And if you guys are curious to what that is, don't look it up. Tell me a Dirty joke. Want to hear something funny? I want to laugh. I apologize, but I'm not programmed to provide or engage in explicit, offensive, or inappropriate content, including dirty jokes. Ooh. Tell me a funny short joke. Sure, here's a short joke for you. Why don't scientists trust atoms? Because they make up everything. Oh, this is the future. Tell me a joke about a guy who wears glasses and plays horror games. See what you can do now. Why did the guy who wears glasses refuse to play horror games? Because he was already scared of jump scares and he didn't need an extra specks of terror. All right, you know what, ChatGPT, just stick to facts, okay? You're not good with jokes. All right, we're gonna do one more question and we're gonna throw ChatGPT a little curveball, okay? If Timmy has 3 apples and Jamal takes 2, what color is Jamal? The color of Jamal cannot be determined based solely on the given information about apples. The number of apples Timmy has and the action of Jamal taking 2 apples do not provide any information about Jamal's color. The color of an individual is unrelated to their interaction with apples. That's a damn fact. Good job, ChatGPT. You passed the test, all right? You heard it here, guys. ChatGPT is not racist. That is awesome to hear. You know, everyone was all worried about AI. I think AI is pretty cool, you know? I think this is awesome. I literally had AI make me, like, bios for both of my YouTube channels and my Instagram. I mean, granted, my Instagram is, like, literally 3 words, but it still was made by ChatGPT, you know? If you guys have any questions you think I should ask ChatGPT, leave them in a comment down below, and maybe I'll ask next video. If you have any ideas, let me know. I got this idea after watching my boss Sam's video, and I was like, you know, that looks really fun. I want to do that because I mess with this a lot off camera, and I was like, you know, I should do it for a video, you know? So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like and comment down below, and subscribe for new videos. You can click the bell if you want to get notified when I upload. I upload on Wednesdays and Fridays now. Do you guys think that I should play Amnesia: The Dark Descent? Because ChatGPT thinks that I should. Should I check it out? I don't know. But that is it for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. This has been Frank, signing off.